Today I'm coming at you with my top 4 tips for how to build self-confidence and self-esteem. Now, why do you care? Because people with higher self-confidence and self-esteem have more robust physical and mental health. They are less vulnerable to anxiety. They have less pain. They feel less pain with failure or rejection, and overall they have more resiliency. And really, resiliency is the opposite of depression. So all those things are reasons why you care and you want to listen right now. So I want to start with saying that self-confidence is really a blend of self-efficacy and self-esteem. So when we're building one, we're pretty much building the other. And what is self-efficacy? In case you don't know, it's basically that feeling that you can do it. Yeah, I can do it. And this is one of the reasons why research has actually shown that affirmations can actually make people feel worse when they're done incorrectly. There's a kind of correct way to do them and a wrong way to do them. But when you're just going, I'm a rock star, I can do anything, your BS meter goes off in your head and you end up going, really challenging it and saying, I am so not a rock star. As a matter of fact, I suck, and you can actually feel worse than how you started. So if you've tried that before and it hasn't worked, that's why. So let me tell you 4 tools backed by the research that will help you. Number 1 is to list a win every day. I struggle with this myself. I can't always think of what my win was, but the more I've done it, the better I've gotten at it. And you got to remember that a win, we're not talking about, I landed a big contract, I sold a house, my kid got accepted to Harvard. These are not what I'm talking about, although those are great if you have them. But anything, it could be that you stopped yourself from thinking negatively about yourself, that day, or that you, put away the dishes and did all your tasks that you had set yourself out to do that day, or that you had a really meaningful conversation with your daughter, or anything like that is a win. Put that in the win column and sit and feel it for just a moment. So every night, right before you climb into bed, and you can do this if you have a partner, it's really nice too, or a roommate, to make this sort of part of the day. I do it with my kids as part of our day. We generally do it around, when we're eating together, and we just talk about, say, what was a win today? I want to teach them what that looks like. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is to accept a compliment. Let's say that again. Accept a compliment. Most of us sort of suck at this. I can just speak for me, maybe. This used to be one of my hardest things, because all the voices in my head that it meant I was bragging, or that I was so full of myself, or I was arrogant, or a narcissist, or God knows what else. That's not true. If someone gives you a compliment, accept the friggin' compliment. And notice how you feel when you give someone a compliment and they brush it off and they dismiss it. Like, oh no, it's okay. And when they do that crap, it doesn't feel good. You feel like you went out of your way to say something and now you have to convince them of it. It doesn't feel good. So, and there's a great way to accept a compliment. And it's something I learned years ago in my own therapy, which I really like and I've kept all these years. Basically, when someone gives me a compliment, I say thank you. I stop, say thank you, thank you, and I put my hand over my heart. I don't want to screw up my mic here, but I say thank you. And I have to say, just doing that right now, I can feel it differently. You'll be amazed how different it feels when you actually sort of pull in the feeling and say thank you. Sometimes I say, well, thank you, that means a lot coming from you, or I can't tell you how much that means to me. I really appreciate it. Any of those kinds of things, to pull in the compliment and feel it for just a moment. If someone's saying it, not everybody's lying to you. Get over yourself. It's actually something that they think is good. So pull it in, and you can think it's good too. It's a great thing to do. That's 2. Number 3, do you. Stop comparing yourself to everyone around you. Sometimes this is especially hard with social media, and you feel like, I had my little win yesterday, I felt really good, and then you're seeing photos of your next door neighbor in Cabo, or wherever in Hawaii, having the life, and you're thinking, my life sucks. So stop that. Stop comparing. There's always someone doing better than you. I don't know what to tell you. There's always someone doing better than you, but guess what? There's always a lot of people, and I mean a lot, doing worse than you. More people are likely doing worse than you than better than you. I know it's hard to believe, but if you think of the world, guess what? Probably true. And if you have a computer and can listen to this, or a phone and can listen to this, then guess what? You're probably better off than about 90% of the people in the world. So stop the comparison. Stop, thinking of keeping up with the Joneses, thinking what everyone else is doing, and just be you and feel good about what you do in the world. And again, when you do your wins, it's a little easier to get attached to that. And the last one I'm going to give you is to question your inner critic and answer with self-compassion, answer with the love. We are wired to be negative. I talk about this in all my videos and in my podcast and in my book. I talk about it everywhere because it's the truth. We are hardwired for negativity. So that inner critic is actually skewed. It's not real. It's not. It's skewed towards the negative because we are always picking up on the negative, and we hold those memories much stronger than we hold positive ones. And that's from a survival standpoint, but we have not evolved out of that. So you're not being more realistic because you're negative or you're listening to a harsh inner critic. And I think you know that. I'm pointing my finger at you. I think you know that. So, get with that and stop indulging. And it's an indulgence because it is so, so unhealthy for you to be listening to that inner critic. And instead, give yourself a break, have some grace, and really answer with some form of self-compassion. And actually, in next week's video, I'm going to be talking about self-compassion. So there you go with that. So I have more tips for how to build your confidence and your self-esteem, and I go into way more detail. If you want that, you can check out my podcast. We'll link to it in the show. We'll link to it below the video. You can check out the blog. If you don't want to listen, you can go to my website and read the blog. And again, we'll link to that right below the video, somewhere here. That's it. So I'm Dr. Abby Medcalf. I help people create lasting change in their relationships, even if their partner won't do a thing. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet for the channel so you can be up on all the videos, do it now.